what's going on, man? Come on in. You ready to play?
Somebody's getting glory.
And we are here joined by a guest, none other than community manager Richard for Fantasy Strike. What's up? How you doing?
Surviving the week. It's been rough, but you know, that's how it goes.
Yes.
I bet you're pretty busy.
Yeah, busy, tired, trying to stay hydrated. Everybody in the chat, make sure you got your glass of water.
Yes,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hydrobot reminding everybody what's up. Richard, yeah, you're someone we usually run into at events, you know, and wherever there's a booth, there's usually a little bit of a there's always a Geiger run back inside me waiting. You know, that's how I feel about it. But right now, what's going on? Let the people know what's happening with Fantasy Strike.
So last time I saw you actually was at Frosty Faustings back in January, and this patch has been pretty much ready since then. Like, we've been waiting for so long to release Onimaru and Quinza, to keep that stuff under wraps for months, because, you know, just the state of the world, it's really difficult to get things pushed, especially as an indie dev. So like, we've been waiting. Finally got the product out the door 2 days ago. So yeah, Fantasy Strike is now free to play. It was $30 American, but we dropped the price by 10 to get you the core pack, which restores a lot of the functionality, like a lot of the single player modes and whatnot. But for anybody in the chat wants to just jump in right now, you can download it on PS4, Steam, and Switch, and you can play online in both casual and ranked modes with any character. We don't lock any of the characters for you. You can play all 12. And also offline.
Cross-platform, right?
Yes, it's all cross-platform, and you can play offline against the CPU, and you can play practice mode. You have all the characters. We release new characters, you're going to have those characters too.
Yo,
it's kind of crazy to do, but, you know, we're about it.
Cross-platform, like, if I can take a second, like, that is something that's popping up a bit more now. Like, Power Rangers introduced it,
yes.
And then we're seeing it. Like, I mean, obviously Fortnite was working on that for a while, and then they got it. But like, you know, there's like, now we have games that are like running across like 4 or 5 platforms at a time. Like, for fighting games, it's so crucial, because the amount of time someone has like picked up the wrong version of the game, there was no community, jumped online, couldn't play, garbage, never again, you know?
Yeah.
And in some cases, it's like the game already sold the person on its design merits and interest in like the visual, whatever it was that sold them. They were in, but then they couldn't find anyone to play. Yeah. And that's like the worst, shittiest reason to drop something that you already have a spark of enjoyment to check out, you know? Super crucial.
And also, even just like, I like to play on this controller, or I like to, you know, play on my couch or play at my PC. Like, there's just different play styles for everybody. And it's, for us also as an indie dev, it is really important not to split the player base by like 3 or 4 buckets as far as like matchmaking goes, right? Like, we need everybody to play together in order, like, maybe Street Fighter V doesn't need that. You know, maybe bigger games don't need that because they have a big player base, but we absolutely do. So we like complained about it for months. Like, this game was in development for several years, and like the whole time we whined about it. Finally worked out, so I'm happy that we have it. Yeah,
so that's pretty big. And from what let me just that's the intro that dropped when I first booted it up. Let me just hit that. When you guys announced this as well, like, so it seems like basically the deal is it's gonna be, oh, that's pretty loud. 1 second. There we go. Whoa. So it's gonna mainly be like cosmetics, costumes, and things like that are what you're gonna be able to buy.
Yeah, that's right. So basically for free, you can play online, you can play with all the characters, you can play offline against AI, and you can play practice mode. If you own the core pack, which is $20, you get all the offline stuff, like the arcade, the boss rush, which is a crazy deck builder, roguelike fighting game single player mode. It's really interesting. The survival mode, and you can challenge friends online. If you have the core pack, you can challenge anybody, even people who are free to play. So you can teach your friends and get them into it as well.
Cool. Okay, right now this is really loud, actually, but that's fine.
Yeah, I see the chat's asking what to do.
Okay, it's. I didn't realize it was gonna bump the volume up that much. Sorry. Cool. Yeah, there's your intro. Okay, so yeah, let's just touch some buttons.
Okay, let's.
The new characters are out. First things first, though. I need my boy. I need to just warm up and get back to what it was.
Cool.
You know, you understand. You ended up. I'm trying to remember, but I think you ended up liking Valerie.
Valerie was cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm super
That's
down
my
with
main
it.
right there.
Well, yeah, we got the right person on the fucking line for
Yeah,
you.
yes. You got taste.
Jerks. Let's check out that costume. We've got the
And threw you
steampunk.
a couple skins for the stream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cheers. Thanks for the skins.
You may have some other. I don't know if Thilo gave you any like walkouts or KO effects. There's like other stuff you could pick on that screen as well if you like scroll up. Yeah, jump's a button, but there's an up to jump setting right there.
Up
as
to
well.
jump is on. Okay, there's a possibility to do that. You know what? Let me try that. I've never tried it with up to jump. Let's
I
do
play
that.
on keyboard, so most of the time, like whether it's a button or up, doesn't really make a difference. But it actually feels comfortable when you're playing on keyboard to make it like spacebar or whatever.
Yeah. So I remember Serlin explained the jump button decision but for any who missed it, you want to explain that?
Yeah. Well, in this game we have like a huge input buffer. It's like 8 frames. So lots of moves. Like everybody has special moves that are in the air supers, and whatnot. So it's often easy for you to want to do something like right when you get off the ground. So if you press the jump button and you're also holding the other button, then you're able to do the move as like close to the ground as you can, or like right away. There's like lots of reasons why you might want to jump button. But you can make a decision. It doesn't really make a difference whether you have. There's no advantage to having up to jump or tap jump. It doesn't make a difference. So yeah, the guy on the left, the Grave, for those who are wondering what kind of character that is, it's basically your Shoto, yeah? He's got projectiles, he's got a reversal, he's got this big sword thing. So like, one thing you'll notice on the screen as you're watching the gameplay is that there's a lot of indicators for how things are working. So when you see people take damage, right? They take 1, 2, maybe 3 damage at a time. They moves deal typically 1 damage. Combos are pretty short and sweet, so there's not a lot of time spent in training mode, like mastering combos. It's mostly you learn the punishes of the characters, and then you're able to do them pretty easily. A big time stop super, it's going to be a punish for 1 maybe. You might be able to block that. Nope. Reversal.
I slashed through.
You'll notice too,
thought
when
I
the
was going
characters
for a
turn
throw
white,
there.
Yeah, the white flash when Grave does the sword, that's iframes. So when the character is white, they're invincible. So you just kind of know right off the gate, like which move is invincible, that one is, and that's for how long. You'll see like blue sparks come off people when you get hit, or red sparks. That's actually frame advantage that you see on the fly. So while you're playing the game, you can see like, oh, that was plus, oh, that was minus. So very plus, counter hit, fireball. They're plus in the air as well. And it's context sensitive, so it basically calculates like, are you -2, are you -5?
Depending on the
so,
spacing
then-
and how meaty it is, it'll show and adapt.
Yeah, it's basically the size of the spark. So little spark there for neutral A, that's like a little bit plus, but then the super minus, big red flash, just kind of lets you know, like, okay, that move was minus, so in case you're getting bodied by something.
Okay, I don't have a jump forward flash kick. I have to neutral jump for it.
That's right, you need the gear meter now. So the way Geiger works,
Okay.
the way that Geiger works, like he's your typical charge character, except this game is essentially an easy execution fighter. So what Geiger does is he has the gear on the bottom of the screen. When you're standing still or you're walking backwards, that meter is going to fill, and then your special moves will be able to work when you have the meter full. So if you walk forward, like he's doing right now, you can't do specials, and the gear will like show an X over it. So if these guys want to stand still and just throw projectiles at each other, they can just both hit the B button over and over again, and it'll just basically endlessly work.
Okay.
But there's lots of moves you can do to break stalemates in this game. You have the wind, you have the time stop, you have the sword. So Geiger time stop super, full screen punish, sword through, punish with the forward A. Nope, oh, didn't get it. Yeah, big minus on that sword, very, very minus.
Oh, okay. So what could he have done after blocking my sword? Oh, forward
Big
A.
forward A.
Probably that, yeah.
the poke.
Ow.
Yeah, minus, but you're so far away, even on hit. Step
Oh
kick,
my
advancing
god.
forward, keeps the charge. There's also plus on block. Counter hit, you big flash red for Grave there. Mended, yes, Geiger still has air pass. So jumpy, you pretty much will get your whole charge back if you jumpy in the air.
So I'm getting a flash kick out of the end of the walk there, but I was actually inputting
Oh, so that's new. That's actually a nerf to Geiger this patch.
What?
You
So
will
what's happening
You
there?
always get a flash gear every single time when you do that now.
No matter what comes out. No. So you can't.
Yeah, you
It ends in a flash kick.
Yes, every time.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Time spiral. Flash gear.
Oh man.
Time spiral.
Oh, I see.
Time spiral.
I think the audio cut out when I was explaining what chip damage is, but you'll notice that Graves' health bar is now flashing a little bit because he blocked one special move. If he blocks 2 more, he'll take real damage, but other than that, if you wait it out, that Geiger flashing now, if you wait it out, you can actually just not get chipped out, but chip exists. Some characters are really about it. Grave tends to be, Geiger tends to be, Valerie definitely.
Clockwork.
Cyclone Revolution.
He does Grave has the answer. No, it's gonna block it. Oh, yeah, you're dead.
Right through the cards.
Yep,
Okay.
that's correct.
Brave wins.
Has anything else changed with him?
There's some like subtle changes, like when you jump onto a gear, you actually flip out now instead of being able to be juggled. So a lot of times when you did the air super and he would just get 3 damage every time it touched you. So just little things. It's basically Geiger was essentially the best character in the game. Without slight nerfs.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, drop gear is still a terror. One of the best moves in neutral.
Round 2. Fight.
This is an air C move. So one important thing that Grave has in this matchup is the wind. You see that meter underneath and next to his super meter. So in the air, you press C and you get this wind thing, and it powers up your projectiles. It makes your jump whirlwind do a lightning bolt underneath you. If the lightning bolt hits and you have the right spacing on it, you can actually juggle in the ground super for 3 damage from that. But it refills pretty fast, helps you win neutral. Yeah, it's Rachel-like, right? Not in your stream. You're
Just a moment.
No!
You're invincible though. Oh, okay.
I recovered.
Oh, that's okay. I got to think about that differently. So there's no mix-up at the end there.
Yeah, it's basically just take one. Or they did nothing and you did it too early and you get wrecked.
That was so good.
2 punish, there you go.
Ow.
So in this game, oftentimes, you don't have to lab a lot of different types of punishes. Mostly it's like, what's the best way for my character to do 2 damage? What's the best way for them to do 3? And you essentially are playing this game that's all about the neutral. It's all about sort of creating those situations and just getting your damage in. We're kind of just putting you back at neutral over and over again, so the decisions per minute in this game are actually really high. Like, it's mentally straining to play against a good player in a long set in this game. That might reach?
No, this far.
That's real though. That's like a one thing you totally do against Geiger with Grave in this matchup is you walk forward, and if he tries to throw a gear at the wrong range, you can like nearly walk into it. Now super Geiger on chip now.
Why did I let that happen?
Fight.
Time spiral.
Youch.
Flash gear.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Yeah, trying to sword down that last meter there. Same side.
Cross up. Oh, 2 hits.
Drop gear.
Yeah, the lightning bolt and your feet can touch.
Just a moment.
Oh no.
Okay, might be blockable.
Yeah. I believe. Oh,
Fireball.
terrible.
Oh, no 2. Missed the 2.
Drop gear.
Ouch.
Flash gear.
Oh no, where'd that go? Too far?
Raki.
It's gotta be too far.
Round 5.
Okay.
Yeah, oftentimes, like with drop gear, you can mostly just get like a forward A. It's like maybe your best punish, or your best like ender to that combo.
Flash gear.
But the greed is when you do the neutral A to the
Time spiral.
that boom. Yeah, just to stow it. You're good. Be careful though, not a true block string, so you can just ground super through that.
Might be too shallow though.
Flash gear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time spiral.
Shit.
Those. Oh my god, he did it.
Time spiral.
So another thing too about that, 8-frame input buffer in this game is that if you want to just like the game is all about doing what you want to do, right?
Fight.
You don't have to fight with the controls to ensure that the option that you wanted actually comes out. Like if you want to wake up DP, just hold the button, you'll wake up, you'll do it.
Oh, okay.
Another really important aspect of how this game works is, when you want to do combos, like a jump-in combo, you can mostly just mash it out. It's only like a 3-hit combo for Grave, like jump, A, fireball, easy to do. It's not a lot of timing involved. It's more so like you put the character in the position to get the damage, you just get it. Like one of the maybe the most is always just gonna take the super.
It worked.
Yeah, so this hasn't happened too much, but in this game, right, you haven't really noticed it from watching, but there's no crouch, there's no lows. So the entire game is just hold back to block, and as a result, We made throws actually insane. Like throws with 3-frame startup, active on frame 4. And they're pretty much your best move up close. They beat really anything because of how fast they are. In the mix-up, let's go.
Clockwork.
Cyclo, I think you're doing a hold fireball, so it's not going to go very far. Yeah, so maybe chip him out. 1. Oh, you need a little bit more. Finger pokes of doom.
Hoping.
Don't want to.
So there's custom intros that change that you can equip. You're saying?
Yeah, this is more cosmetics. I'm not sure if you have them for Geiger yet. But there's
Okay.
like wind poses and intros.
So if you press RB here on top, you can change tabs, and you can select different KO effects.
Okay. Yeah. I remember the second set of characters in
Round
Yomi.
1.
There's some really cool designs in there. Onimaru was definitely one of them.
I can smash up. It's fun.
Okay. Big. That's a good button. That's
Those
a
two.
good button. That's a fantastic button. Oh.
A lot of normals are going to cancel into your B, which is like it's a tactical slice. It's going to move you forward and it's going to put you in the stance. From the stance, you can do a bunch of stuff. You can do a parry. You can do a fast advancing plus on block dash. You can actually dash forward and back.
Dash how?
Onimaru has a dash outside of his outside of his B. So if you do that and then you press forward or you jump forward, you can dash with that. If you dash forward, you're still in the stance, so then you can do more moves afterwards.
So you can chain them?
Sure.
And then that back A can be cancelled into the tactical slice and keep you advancing forward while they're knocked down. So it's ground, you do ground B, and then you'll move forward and start the combo. Or start like a pressure sequence.
Wow.
That'll get you in, but B is better.
Okay. So this is only at the end, and
It's
that's
an armored move.
Right.
Blue means armor.
right. And that hits for 2. Okay.
Yes.
And there's a cross upon
Don't
it.
put your fingers there.
There
So
is-
it looks pretty unsafe. Press C again when you land.
Whoa.
You get a reversal out of it also.
Oh my god.
So if they want to punish it, nope. But that's unsafe as well.
It's a DP for just that situation.
Go full screen with Onimaru. Just get away, and then tap super once you're there. Just tap it. Boom. Okay, cool. Now tap it again, but hold it a little bit. And let it go.
Hey.
Oh my god.
4 damage.
Galactica
Oh
Phantom.
no.
Okay. Yeah. Or
The base-
Deathbringer. Just that.
The base ground super is invincible, so you want to use that a lot as like a quick little move. The longer you hold it though, it loses its iframes,
Yep.
but then it becomes a way nastier move.
Is that grounded only?
That move is only grounded.
Okay, so if I let the full version rock and you're in the middle of the air, there's no hurt box there.
He like lands on it,
Okay.
but it's not that great.
Okay. It's not. It's really just the ground. All right. Fine. That's fair. Okay. That's fair. That's
I'm
fair.
giving you like a reversal, like they're on you, you press the button, you get 2 damage. That's mostly how it's worked. But now, Air Super is Cosmic Soldiers. These are
Is that
robots.
is that
move for 1
BBB?
damage. Little BBBs.
Oh,
See,
cool.
BBB is a big monster robot.
I was not
But
expecting
Onimaru
that.
asked
Okay.
to produce, a bunch of them as war machines for Quincy's army. So that's why.
So you got a little. They got a
So
reference
they-
into. You got a third character in there from the second season or second set. Cool. Okay, so they're kind of just like.
So if Quince
Single hit.
blocks those, yeah. But if Quince blocks those, he will start to get guard broken. So
Yeah.
you can weave in the big sword attacks, and like if he's just sitting there blocking, he's gonna eat like a sword attack into a baby robot, into a real hit, and then maybe it's gonna get juggled away. It's just nasty because you can like actually juggle out of that. The corner pressure with him is absolutely insane if you can get it up.
Okay.
We didn't talk about Yomi counters, but that's how you actually stop throws from getting you in this game. There's no tech option select. There's no like input for teching. What you do
Neutral is an
you
input.
call your opponent and say, "You know what? I know you're gonna throw me, so I'm gonna let go of all my controls. If you're not blocking and you're in neutral, and you're not walking forward, you're not walking backwards, you are unthrowable. You do literally nothing to not get it, and you reverse the throw. You deal damage based on which character you're playing. The grapplers have 2 damage yummy counters, but most characters do 1. You get a hard knockdown, and then you get full super meter.
That needs so much courage.
Yeah, let go of the controller, and that is your throw counter.
So you can never ever complain that I tech that. No, you didn't.
What do you got?
Yeah, what do I have with Kinsei? So I see like when I do A, I have this. This is back A and forward A. Now, what about the specials?
Yeah, so forward A has 2 different things you can do with it. If you hold the button, you don't go. If you send a clone, so you can like whiff punish things with that. So the special moves. So if you tap B, you'll do a jump kick, and then an illusion will come out and try to cross up Onimaru. Won't do anything.
Okay.
If you tap B, you don't become the illusion. So just tap it twice when you activate it. Just like mash it.
Tap,
Boom.
tap, BB.
You go through. So then you do cross up, and that move actually combos into neutral A and resets the pattern.
Right.
You get so the ways to mix them up with that is if you do just neutral A, B, you can throw if they're trying to block the other direction.
Okay.
So like
B.
A,
And then
walk forward.
do the fake.
Yeah, and you can throw that way. I love it so dude, it's so cool.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay, what about C?
C is like not that great of a move. The point of it is to give him some kind of reversal at all. Like it's actually invincible on frame 1. So it's a wake up thing you can use. But ultimately it's used as a tricky thing when a lot of your other stuff is going on. It's not really a thing you throw out in neutral. But you can decide which clone to be, and you can cross up and be on either side. If you like hold to the left, you'll be the farther clone. If you hold to the right, you'll be the back clone.
I see.
But the jump B, you can cancel it in a lot of weird ways to send a real version of you and then cancel that into another thing.
Oh, that's weird.
Do that and then cancel mirror. Or you can hold the button again at the second time and you can just fall out of the sky like that, and that's safe. Or you can go into a punt. There's lots of tricky stuff you can do.
Okay, if it, what is the trajectory if it whips there? Can you do it for full screen? Oh, it just doesn't. Okay.
Goes up. So the main thing you're trying to do with Quince is trying to land his ground super. So fire that off. Fighting game fans will know a little bit about how to use something like this. If you played any, but you didn't block it. But yeah, so now you're in this mode where if you can connect with the mirror, that blue meter that's ticking down, what that means is during this time, all the illusions that you create are real. They will have hitboxes. They are projectiles that will come at you and do real damage. But it's mostly an Aegis Reflector. You have to block it 3 times, it'll go away. But you can try to mix them up and try to get them to get hit by it. And if they do, then you put them in the spin cycle. So go ahead and get hit by it. And now, yeah, whatever illusion moves you do, those guys are real.
They're always real. Okay.
Yeah, so you can decide which side you're on, but they're just monsters that go out. Both of those clones will be real, so you can be on both sides.
So
you
yeah,
can
what happens in the both sides situation?
It's whichever one you are is the one that he has to block.
But like if it ends up making them both real. Oh, okay, wait, yes.
Yeah.
But you're one of them, though.
Yeah, you are one of them.
One of
yes,
them.
yes, right. Gotcha. Okay.
So the other side of this is if you do jump super, you can just do that right now. And you'll connect. It makes these fake clones that aren't real, and they just jump around and do nonsense. So again, one of you is real and some of you are not. Now, the most important part of this, though, is what happens when you get a counter hit. So just turn counter hits on. Just go into the, make it easy. Go into the counter hit. First hit's fine. So both you guys jump and then do the air super. Connect with it in the air. Now mash ground super as soon as you can. Like no A, but this is just ground super. And if you get hit by that, right, you get in the situation where the fake ones are now real. But also the new ones that you create are also real. And so when you get a counter hit in the air, it gives you full super meter.
GG.
And you can cancel that, like on the ground. You can juggle into the ground super Patriot mirror without having to get a real mix-up.
How could you get enough meter for that?
It's
So the counter hit gives you
right?
full meter. Yeah.
Oh.
A counter hit gives you full meter.
Yes, in the air super. Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, both jump, do air super. Yeah, then just mash super. And that should juggle. Maybe not. just depends on the spacing of it. But yeah, you can get it though. The other way is to get a Yomi counter after you do the air super. But then yeah, you have clones that are just going off doing random stuff.
Infinitely
The
more
mirrors at the
disgusting
jump.
than an agent.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Sons of the governor. Patriot mirror.
Oh
I
snap!
got it. So yeah, then just go ham. And those mirrors are also real, the ones that fakes do.
Dear
Yeah, good luck. So basically, Quince is kind of like weak overall. Like in terms of his neutral, he's not that good. He doesn't have a good reversal. He doesn't have great pressure tools. He's minus on a lot of things. But the whole deal, you play the character to do nonsense like that. That's like the reason why you pick this guy. It's to just sort of be really confusing and annoying.
Yeah. All right.
It's a good turnaround.
Woof. That's that's crazy. That is balls out nuts. All right. On point with those anti-airs then.
That's good.
The Chancellor has arrived.
Quince is actually some more lore. Quince is actually in the background of the stage. He's got a painting on the wall. Valerie does not like him, so she has a red slash through him.
Oh,
That.
Fight.
There you go.
Give you that big Yomi lore there.
oh my god! I'm so sorry.
Greetings. Seeing double. Seeing double. Welcome.
Oh my god!
Oh, almost got the parry, but throwing him out of there. Where are you?
Seeing double.
Okay. Spotted him. Yeah, oh, that thing also breaks armor as well. Yo.
Oh my god! I pushed the wrong button. Okay.
Fight.
One thing also is the ground super for Quince is really fast charging, so you just kind of do
Sons of the
it. Like, you just don't even worry about it. Just
Patriot
counter hit, go.
Not too high.
It's alright. Just get him in there. Picks him up, cross up. Oh, got him.
Dear God.
Illusions are now online. Do you know which one's real? Like,
Seeing double.
are you aware?
Oh no. All right.
Seeing double.
No way.
What
No
is
way.
The best Marvel mix-ups are the ones where you don't know what side to block. Like, how can your opponent know if you don't know? That was always my philosophy, playing like, you know, Zero, Virgil, nonsense.
Seeing double.
Cross, make sure you get that neutral A to B follow-up. If that cross ever hits, you get 3 damage. Because you always get to just do neutral AB,
Round
and then you get to
4.
either throw them or actually be the illusion. Boom.
Rats.
Come, sons of the governor. Go to a charge.
The boys.
Oh my god.
Oh, counter hit, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That works.
Counter hit will
Thank
convert, yes.
God that works.
5.
Yo.
Fight.
It was about to get bad.
Wonderful.
Seeing double.
Yeah, Quince is a lot about what he's not doing, you know? Like, he can send out little clones and get you to do dumb things.
Oh my god.
Through? Okay. Cross, nice.
Fuck it.
Okay, I have to be
Round
careful with that
6.
jumping Y.
Fight.
Yeah, it's best if you have Patriot Mirror up or you're doing the cancel, because that's like a projectile. You can like send those out, and they're real if you have the mirror up, right?
Oh my god.
It's very annoying.
Patriot mirror.
Yep, boop, get him in there.
Justice. Justice.
Oh my god. No.
2. Yeah, that can hit for 2 sometimes.
Welcome. Seeing double. Go to a charge.
Damage. Yeah, so one thing that you might not notice is like this game is, you know, it's easy to play, guys.
Yeah.
Like when you pick up the game, you'll be like, oh, I just hit a couple buttons and special moves come out. But if you drop damage in this game, it's like devastating. Like the difference between getting a full combo and not is often between 2 and 4, which is just, it's a whole extra read. Like it's painful to miss damage, and you'll lose so many games with your opponent at 1 HP. Where you just like, I can't believe I didn't catch that. Send it up.
Panic. Panic in the disco.
It was getting increasingly scary as time was passing by.
Panic, baby. It's
Quince
okay.
wins.
There's a moment where I need to register to take a guess that it might be a cross-up, and you have to internalize those.
Round
Fucking
one.
hell!
Yeah, I mean we don't have high-low, so the cross-ups and the throw mix-ups have to be really nasty, right? It's like the big deal with how the boom back A. So default when you get a parry is to go into back A into B. If you have super, you can consider converting for more damage though.
No.
Slice through the mirror.
No.
Get him in the corner. Oh yeah. Get him out there.
Yeah. Okay. That was in trouble.
Get out! Just I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Fight.
A nasty corner setup for Onimaru also is you can do a back A meaty into B, into Helmbreaker, and into like the armored move. Then you can nearly get a guaranteed chip setup on characters without reversal.
Seeing double Patriot Mirror.
Yeah.
Fedora as a Tusk main, Oni's on Jam, yeah.
You feel it. You definitely feel it. You feel how fucking dirty.
So dirty.
Hello. Justice. Justice. Welcome. Seeing double Patriot Mirror. Too true. Welcome. Justice.
Clones out, yeah.
Oh, you thought.
You thought the character, right? Oh, he's.
Oh my
Oh, I
god.
thought you went left. I thought you went left.
He didn't.
Boozled.
He didn't.
Round.
It's a pretty good move. But if you block, you get a punish.
Yes. You see the big red flash comes off that. Bam.
Okay.
Shit.
Shit.
Just throw. Yeah. Just throw.
This is my veto.
That was not intended. That was not intended. You liar.
So good. Stupid robots. It's okay. I believe. I believe I could fly. No! Oh, that hurt. That hurt.
The cross to
Let's
the non-cross.
go.
Love it.
5.
Yo.
Fight.
Justice. Seeing double.
Oh,
That.
damn.
It's 3.
Counter.
Oh my god, that's cheap.
Hello. To a charge. Santa the Gabo.
Oh no.
Oh, no counter hit. Through the robot.
Of course, I wake up facing the wrong way, so he's not that one.
Seeing double.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
Not bad.
active.
Not bad.
Breeding. Reflect. Greeting.
No, sigh of relief every time you don't get
Oh my
fire
god, I
forward
got
A.
cut.
Santa the
Oh,
Gabo.
Helmbreaker.
Patriot Mirror.
Breaks the armor.
Too true.
The mirror. Yeah, I got it.
Double.
Losing to real. Good luck.
Justice.
I'm sending robots out.
I had so many things out.
Can they be touched?
Fight.
Yes, you can hit them.
Okay.
This game is on Switch, PS4, and Steam. Crossplay for all. GGPO netcode. Free to play online.
Get down. Oh my god.
Greeting.
Went for the forward A point blink.
Patriot Mirror.
Oh,
Welcome. Too true. Justice. Go to a charge.
instant
So-
baby robot.
The robot in the back.
Onimaru
So I thought he was pointing in the true direction, but then you teleported after and got hit by it. Dear God. Okay, all right. Huh.
Oh boy.
Those characters are wild. That's
They're
crazy.
in the wild card select section there.
Yep.
Yeah, we got them all labeled. So if you guys are, if you know you like to play zoners, and you just pop into Fantasy Strike and you're like, oh look, there's 4 of them. They're right here in the character select screen.
Round
Ready.
You should have the
Yes.
sweet Lum skin also. You might want to check that out on the stream as well.
Earthquake.
Oh boy.
It's great. It goes really great with this casino as well.
Landslide.
It's a very fun matchup. You'll notice that the grappler on the right has 8 HP, but Pixie Val has only 5.
Oh god.
Matchup's still pretty fair, honestly. It's just like it's interesting. Like both characters really have to know the matchup pretty well. It like starts out when you're like new to the game, like Rook kind of dominates this matchup. Command grab kind of stuffs all of Valerie's offense. It's really difficult for her to deal with it. Then eventually Val learns some really good stuff to deal with Rook, but then I think it eventually will loop back around to it being Rook favored at the end.
Oh no!
Wow, Mendon knows the lore. Is there minimalist panda G panda skin for love? No, there is not.
Armor. Don't know.
Uh-oh.
All right. Saya. We'll take that.
Round 3. Fight.
That armor doesn't. It's not the whole time.
One hit.
Yeah.
The ground super does have infinite armor though.
Oh no!
That's a punish.
Vines.
Yeah, Val is in fact saying cyan, magenta, yellow.
Yeah, you get
For Rekka series.
you get 5 mistakes
Fight.
basically.
Yep.
Or less.
Thunderclap.
Okay, that hurts. I'm gonna let that block heal a bit. Alright.
Earthquake.
Now, what would be my anti-air?
For Valerie, pretty much just ground super, honestly. You don't really have much else. It's kind of like a Kiko show kind of super, safe on block mostly. A lot of characters can punish it though.
Oh my god.
Crusher.
Big scoops. Unsafe? Oh, kind of normal throw that. Normal throw much faster of a punish, only 4 frames.
Correct.
I'm sorry.
The issue is that it's Yomi counterable, right?
1 block of damage!
Yeah, just 1. The main thing you want to, like, whenever you do Chromatic Orb as Val, you're kind of sad that you had to do it. You'd rather be using your air super.
I see.
Round 5. Fight.
If you guys have played Guilty Gear, it's a little bit like what Milia does to you.
Oh yeah?
She gets a hard knockdown, yeah.
So it's time to paint.
Let's go. Oh,
I was too
yeah,
close.
Super is a big answer to that.
Oh my god, baby.
Vines.
Block.
Take those.
Oh my god. Okay.
Round
Yeah, she's like Milia and Fei Long
Fight.
rolled together.
Vines.
What? I got Kirby.
Vines.
And you can space the Rekkas with forward and back, and then the final piece of the Rekka series. So she
Yeah.
goes cyan, magenta, and then yellow. You can hold forward to cross them up. You can press neutral to stay same side.
Okay.
And then you can press back
To stay short,
to
right?
do a short dash to retreat back. Kind of like what Karen has in her install when she like has the retreat.
Landslide.
So you have an option to bait reversals during your Rekka
Yo, what the
series.
fuck?
The first 2 hits, they combo, but the third one does not. You're dead.
Perfect. Round 2.
Well then.
Fight.
Okay, it all comes back to Milia. Yeah, I'm with you. I like Rekka characters and I like Milia, so yeah, that was my main.
Well
in
then.
this game.
Perfect.
Okay.
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 Right back
Round
at you.
3. Fight.
No way.
Okay. Some juggles. Go.
Bad idea. Okay. Oh my god, that's so far.
Crusher. Vines.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So when you see the big word "jumpable" there, that's a hint for if you're new to the game.
Fight.
Yeah.
That was a command grab, and that's teaches you could have jumped. There are times when you couldn't jump, like if he anti-airs you with the command grab, or if he does a ground super and it doesn't say jumpable, it means that you were caught, you were negative or something. But jumpable tells you, like, so there was jumpable. So if you were holding jump before the flash, then you would have gotten that. You cannot Yomi counter command grabs. You have to jump out of them.
Oh, okay.
And if he does a normal throw at you, you have to Yomi counter it, and also the pre-jump frames will get grabbed by a regular throw. So the mix-up for Rook is always between that neutral A sweep there, the ground super, the normal throw, and the command grab. So all of it has different responses and different answers, so his mix-up once he gets in are really dirty. But he has a hard time getting in.
Vines.
No way.
He's through.
Thank god.
Yeah, cross up yellow,
Round
neutral A.
6. Fight.
Yeah, Kitsune Rasu, it's a lot there for readability. It's like we're really trying to be an accessible fighting game. If you see blue, that's armor, you know that moves armor. If you see the big blue flashes, you know they're plus. The damage makes sense.
Fight. Earthquake.
You know, just things deal 1, things deal 2. The chip damage makes sense. I am not David Sterling, sorry. My name is Leontes, I'm the community manager for the game.
Windmill Crusher. Earthquake.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can get some nasty combos, Goose. Oh, you're
I thought.
You did.
Yeah, Chromatic Orb is really bad against Rook, also because it
Rook wins.
it does its damage at the end, and Rook's command grab has armor. So if you wake up with ground super and he just doesn't do anything, he can hit the command grab on reaction after the flash and just grab you. It's like she's got really bad wake up. I want to see somebody play Lum because I know you guys have the
Didn't
skin.
you play the panda at some point?
Not really, but
No?
it's the I mean, back in Yomi that was like, yo, get your poker hand out because it's just random. It's items. It's the item character. I don't know if you are a Teddy or a Faust
No,
enjoyer.
completely not.
All right, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember you showed me how disgusting it can be at one event. So yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
He's like a hybrid of Faust and Blanca. In terms of his normals and moves, he's kind
Whoa.
of Blanca-like. But then he has like Faust mechanics in terms of the item toss move on the ground. C button, random item comes out. Cherries heal you. Both players can pick it up.
What? Melon! Splat!
Yeah, Jaina. So Jaina's reversal is very, very good, but it actually hurts you when you use it. So you have to
see
use
that.
it very sparingly. If you're at 1 HP though, you cannot kill yourself, so go nuts.
Melon!
KO.
Okay.
Perfect.
What about
Round
air
2.
stuff?
Fight.
Air stuff. She has like arcing shots. So jump. The other special will give you an arcing down fireball, which is the main one you want to use because when you're on the ground, you can throw more.
Little pimp baby. Look at that.
And you can throw more when you're on the ground. Also, her air super is a rain of arrows. You can channel your inner Doom here. Doom assist. And just keep on
Hawkeye.
little hidden missiles there. Yeah, ground super. Check out a bunch of items. Fireworks coming. So you guys gotta watch out for that firework.
Round
And
3.
if I'm not, wasn't there something to the Blanca ball that was like, there was an aspect to it that was really dirty, and I had a hard time dealing with last time I fought
It can roll through projectiles a lot of times.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Especially as Geiger, like Geiger gets wrecked by it.
Roll the dice!
The dice. So if you punch these dice, they become projectiles, and you can manipulate them in various ways. Different moves, throw them like different trajectories.
Okay. All right.
I see.
Round 4.
Let's just finish it out.
Yeah.
Fight.
Big swipes.
Yeah, his main bread and butter combo is neutral A to B. It's like how you get your conversions.
Surprise!
KO.
Get a little cross-up hands
Perfect.
cartwheel there. Okay.
Yeah.
Plum wins.
Of course.
Alright, Pimp Daddy.
Let's go.
Let's
Let's
do
go.
this.
Round 1.
And yeah, Jane is all about her ground fireball game. Her forward A is incredibly good. It's like a tiger knee. It's like an anti-air. It's a pressure tool. It's just everything. She has a dive kick. She's really good up close, despite being a rush, like a zone character. But it's all about creating that. It's like a love child of Morrigan and Sagat, mostly.
Oh my god.
Red Dragon!
Oh my god. Yo, let's go.
Yeah, Jaina ground super, very
Round
slow,
2.
but very
Fight.
powerful. Has an animation suction as well.
Fire!
Melon!
Oh, Borns.
What? Here? Have a melon!
Oh yeah, I do mean you're right. If you hold the ground shot, she's an archer, she can pull back on that string, and she can power it up. Level 3 becomes unblockable.
Block this!
Level 2 will go through one projectile. Basically gives it like an extra HP, you know.
Careful!
KO.
Uh-oh. They missed me.
Round
Yeah, they go
3.
upwards a little bit on that.
Fight.
Burn! Yeah!
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Nice.
Melon!
Burn! Dragon Arch! Dragon Arch!
Give me your jackpot!
Double fireworks? Yeah, you're in trouble.
Chip, chip,
And
chip,
the
chip,
bomb.
chip.
Wah, wah.
Round 4.
Yeah, the bomb can hit both players as well. It's not just for Lum's enemies, so Lum has to be careful of it.
Burn!
Yo, dive kicks?
The dive kick is nasty. Combos into forward A or neutral A usually.
Oh my god.
Good fireball.
Yo.
Round
We're at the
5.
circus.
You hear more. It doesn't do as many hits as you're hearing there, though.
Dragon Arch!
Yeah, it does 1 damage, but
What's this? Here's your melon. Give me
I
your
feel like the babies have the swag costume as well. Boom.
Oh.
Nice. That actually works.
that works.
I saw counter hit and I tried.
Nice recognition.
Careful!
Oh no! I thought I would
Holding
get
it.
through.
I forget if it's Jane's level 2 fireball, but there's a couple situations in which the fireballs are actually too wide, like they're too tall.
Yo.
And the reason why he gets through it is not
Round
because
6.
it's got any kind of projectile
Fight.
invincibility, it's that his hurt box goes too low.
Burn!
Okay.
So some of the projectiles he actually does get hit.
Dragon
I
Arch!
struggle.
melon.
Fire!
Boom. Oh yeah, cancel into the ball, gets you 2 damage.
Okay.
Careful!
In situations where you're gonna juggle and you can't, you can cancel into item box.
Ooh.
Oh, setup.
Oh shit! I got scared.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, you can cancel out of the knee, you can cancel into air fireball because you're in the air. Or you can do the arcing shot if you get a knockdown,
Round 1.
and then go for some setups there.
Fight.
Oh
I
man,
kinda-
I walk fast.
There was some sort
Why
of
is-
counter.
Why is Pat in this game? Does the chat?
And yeah, then we got dragon mode after that. Okay.
Yeah!
Dragon
sorry.
Assault.
Yeah, you're a Buki.
It's like an Ibuki Kami hybrid. You have a hooligan command jump that leads to a lot of different mix-ups. That thing, yeah, the flip.
Starlight!
And you can press another button out of it, and you get a bunch of moves.
Oh.
Starlight!
Yeah, one of the crazier ones you have is if you just hold the button, you get a command grab. Yeah, that one. It's spaced really well when you do like a jump in dive kick, neutral A, hold the hooligan. Like it's spaced perfectly, so you always get the command grab to work, and they have to jump out of it.
Starlight!
Boom,
Oh,
there you
that's
go.
so fast.
It's extremely fast, so they have to make a huge guess there.
I'm sorry, what?
Guys,
Hey,
this is my main character.
Round
dragon,
Card game.
baby, and we stay in. We
Stay in
stay.
as long as you have green meter.
Dragon Buster.
Dragon Buster. Oh, that's a badass name. So what decides after my teleport with B if I attack or not? Is it when I hold it or?
Yes, if you hold, you get a command grab. If you let go, you get
Dragon
invincible.
Buster.
And the kick breaks armor as well. So if they jump, they get kicked. If they don't, you grab them. That's your mix-up.
Surprise!
Boom.
Okay.
And oftentimes that move, yeah, that move's pretty unsafe. Like it's not a move that you're gonna be throwing out in neutral. It works really well
Victory wins.
when you're facing a zoner because you can get through the projectile. And also if you connect with the actual
Round
hit that it
1.
does,
Oh.
like she teleports forward, does like a small hit, and then she does a move, that can actually combo. So like forward A to the forward A double palm, at certain ranges you can cancel that into the teleport. It'll do 2 damage and get you a mix-up, right? So there are times also that move chips. So if you're putting them on flashing chip, you can guarantee they get hit by it. By doing forward A into that move will connect, they'll die, and you won't have to worry about the mix-up afterwards. But mostly what you want to do with Setsuki though is that you have a jump C move, so the hooligan button, do it in the air, you get this cape jump in thing. And that is cancelable into other moves. So if you hit them with it and then do a dive kick afterwards, you can land and do a...
Yo, what the hell just happened?
Yeah, don't jump, don't jump. Try your best not to jump against the dragon. It feels like you should because it's the grappler, but just don't.
What the frick was that?
Air parry, you're invisible. Have fun.
Surprise! Surprise!
Oh, I didn't know what to do.
There you go.
Wow, this is wild.
Round 4.
Invisibility mechanics, I tell you.
Yeah, your best jump in though is the cape because you can cancel it into the dive kick, and then you can actually land your normal attacks on the ground into your down super. One of the only characters in the game that can actually cancel into super from normals.
Round
I can do
5.
So
that?
she, yeah, she can. So you have a big 4 damage bread and butter combo. Jump C, A, super. Boom, boom, boom. And yeah, you didn't have it, so you didn't go for it. Good job.
Can I super the dragon? Oh my god.
It's like a maximum spider kind of super, but it doesn't really have any invincibility.
I see.
So it's best used as like a weird. If they jump at a distance, you can catch them with like the end of the maximum spider thing. Or you can just cancel into it. But it's not a reversal. It's not good. It's not a good super. But it's convertible.
Bro,
Yeah, not invincible.
as you were saying.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna kick you.
Movement.
Wins.
Stay still.
Fight.
As soon as you get it or something.
Yeah, because it can turn
Yeah, it's
fire.
got-
Yeah.
Just gotta get it, yeah. Fook Boy Slim.
Starlight!
You beat a grave by spamming the special. Yeah, actually, the ground special for Setsuki is extremely unsafe against grave. You can basically mash the sword and always beat it, whether you're doing the command grab or the kick.
Perfect.
Wow.
Round 2.
So be careful with that against grave.
Fight.
See, to me, that's more of a Blanca ball than Lamu is, honestly.
Surprise!
Oh, the grab.
Command grab to mix up the parry. That is infinite super armor, by the way.
I tried to jump.
That was a grab.
Round 3.
I tried to jump.
Fight.
Oh, but I'm grabbable in the pre-jump frame.
So Vito is real.
So I really need to do nothing. Oh my god. No.
That'll be that's a nice deal with nonsense. Oh no, I knew it was coming.
Juggle? Yeah.
There we go.
Yo, that was sick.
Looking for
Round
it.
4.
This round was sick.
Fight.
I'm making you guys fight 20 years of instincts and saying, hey, you want to tech throws? Do nothing. Believe. You must believe.
KO.
Not a
Yeah, there's no
perfect.
reacting to it. It's to read.
Round 5. Fight.
Oh, dragon is out. Ow.
Dragon Buster.
Oh my life.
Boom, boom. Oh, just neutral. Just neutral A, no B button.
No.
That
Tory
gap.
wins.
Hit that gap. All right, you want to jump online?
All right, let's do this. Let's do this.
Cool. So, yeah, that's only if they try to do something.
Yeah, or they just block. Because it'll be a pure... Like, if they block the whole thing, they're gonna take two.
He's cool.
And you can also dash forward and parry.
Wait, dash. Oh, right, because there's the shoulder block and then there's the dash.
Yes.
Oh my
Boom.
god. Yeah,
And you can
that's
also
true.
hold the button. So hold C after that. Just keep holding it. Boom.
Oh my god.
Strike a pose.
Okay, okay.
Stays for a long time.
Yeah. So you can control how long you want to do it.
Can I? Let me see something.
Change stuff, right? So here you can
Only one dash. Only one dash.
Oh.
So no Street Fighter the
you-
movie. Charge partitioning. Hup, hup,
But you can-
hup, hup.
You can do the punch though, like the dashing strike, like the quick shoulder tackle.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can advance pretty far across the screen and be plus.
We got a Switch player,
Yeah.
Professor Active,
Round 1.
Wi-Fi warrior.
Let's
but we're on
go.
rollback. We good.
Yo, GGPO?
GGPO, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Only the best.
Simply.
I mean, we're an indie fighter. We do things that we want to see in other fighting games, right? That we're tired of. Oh, yep, there it is.
Ground bounce, wall bounce.
Round
Yes.
2.
This is a duel here.
For indie developers, you really went above and beyond, I find. You have cross-platform, GGPO. You're now giving content to people like this. This is wonderful.
Thank you. Like, we're really trying to
Perfect.
do something different. Like we thought about a lot of different models we could do. I know we're getting like I'll address it. I know people probably know. I'm not gonna try and dodge it. But there's a little bit of controversy about what we're doing as far as the friend matches go, and we decided that it would be better to give everybody all the characters, so that if you were just a free player and you wanted to jump online and like actually compete and like play, you have all the characters. You can play in the online casual, you can play in the online rank, you never have to pay a dime, and you can do that forever. You can be a competitive player doing that. Of course, we're a small indie dev. We do want you to buy something at some point. Yes, we have cosmetics.
Yeah.
Oh,
We have
Round 5.
the Fantasy Plus thing that lets you have access to the replay system and the master costumes. Like, we have things you can do to support us. We have a really expensive, the big thing with the $100, the year of Fantasy Plus, tons of gems you can from. That's to say thank you to us, you know, like to help us out and keep supporting us, and we really appreciate that from you. But yeah, the core pack is where a little bit of the controversy is that yeah, you're 4 damage, unblockable. What are you doing?
So what is? Well, yeah, sorry. So what is it with the Oh, here, let me switch it up. Reggie, you can go ahead. Oh no, wait. Let me not give him the one and done. Let me give him the. Oh, they dip. Okay. The dip is out. The dip is out. All right.
So the core pack is the $20 thing. So the game used to be $30 for the whole game. We reduced the price to $20 for the core pack, which gets you basically everything that the game already was before. And in that, you're able to challenge friends who are free to play if you have the core pack. So we don't allow like free to play to free to play.
Oh, okay.
Or local versus.
So free to play goes against core players.
Comes a new challenge.
Yeah.
And what other limitations are there?
They can play online in on the casual queue and the ranked queue, and also offline versus
Round
AI
1.
and
Fight.
practice mode with all 12 characters. So it was a trade-off. We had to decide between making you pay for characters and locking them all, and having you grind them or pay for them or something, or this alternative where you can play competitively online forever
Round 2.
without spending anything. But if you want to challenge friends, one of you has to own the game.
Fight.
Okay, so if you play the free mode online, you're always playing random queue,
Yes.
ranked or casual. Okay.
Round 3.
On the game, you're able to challenge anybody, including your friends who
Oh.
don't have the game, who
My
have
God.
to play.
Ooh.
Counter.
Zaki, what's up?
Oh my God. Okay.
Okay,
I
so
just have to block this.
so yeah, so essentially, okay,
Round
I see that. Yeah, that's pretty unusual. But it's not the. For a second, I thought you were saying that like online was locked entirely, but that's not the case. Okay.
Perfect.
You play all 12 characters, you
Round
can play them
5.
all, decide if you want to buy the
Fight.
game, essentially.
What up?
Okay.
Server.
Yeah, getting hit right now. And can you play local if on free to play?
You have to own the game, the core pack, $20.
Oh. Ooh, okay. Huh.
I won.
You gonna take those? Yeah. Well, you're already up with the next two. Okay. So that might discourage people from, like, I guess, getting that couch version of the game. But I guess is the idea that by playing free to play, they will eventually, like, move up by getting used to the game. And yeah, so I see some people in the chat are queued up. So we have some folks hunting for the
Round
fight.
1. Fight.
Initiative.
What? You match about knowing your frame data.
Do you have a problem
Round
with me
2.
taking initiative,
Fight.
Woolie?
Mash your buttons.
Mash? Do you? Oh god, okay, okay.
Now what?
Okay, that's good. I gotta eat it, right? I
How does it
gotta
feel?
learn.
Paintbrush.
Yeah.
look at that. Oh,
Block your own
too?
Block your own shit, bro.
No way.
Chip setups. Yeah, theoretically.
I don't respect it.
Round 3.
I just don't respect it.
Oh god.
It feels desperate. It feels desperate, Reggie.
Oh,
8 startup reversal. It's like not great.
oh I jumped.
Freaking super would win there.
No ways. Okay.
You know, when something comes out and your response is yes,
don't make me laugh.
you know,
Nice, and you got doubles. That's how you feel.
as opposed to like Keikaku. You know what I mean? I want to know the plan worked out, not this like, oh god, it worked.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Round 5. Fight.
I'm not enjoying it. I'm
Plus.
not.
Same side.
Yo, Pyro,
Cross up. Oh, nice block.
hold that corner.
Oh my god. I should have. Yomi countered. What's going on?
Yo, Lilia Rage.
Okay. Oh, not
Hold
bad.
the corner.
Not bad.
Round 6. Fight.
Okay, I'm gonna back up a bit. Oh no. Plus.
Counter.
Rainbow disc.
Your turn.
Just
Get through.
bullying.
Yo, we playing or we
Just
playing?
bullying. Just bullying.
You win.
Alright.
Not bad. Right? Not bad, no?
P's a P.
Unshakable.
Oh, Nashin. Shout out to the Yomi players out there. That guy was one of the nastiest rooks in the card game.
Oh, we
like,
got a
online.
name? We got a
Round
name.
1.
Tournament players, yeah.
Yeah, let's see if I can take
Oh,
a
I
name.
love this guy.
Let's see if I can take a name.
Oh my god.
Can't speak to his fighting ability, but he was like one of the rook players in the card game. This is a slugfest. This match is all about being armored, getting in, doing your big moves. Yo, he blocked it. That's super.
Yep. Is he gonna heal on that chip? He's gonna heal on that chip. Yes.
Oh man.
Very close.
Let's take a name.
Fight. Landslide.
Yeah, fair.
Getting pile driver.
That's fair. That's the grab.
Yo!
Grap.
Is that beef?
Grap.
3. Fight.
Yo.
Landslide.
Oh my god.
Now I have to do it. Now I have to do it.
How fast is that throw?
Let me spread it out. But not very. And it's armored, so.
Pre-jump.
Wah, wah.
Okay.
Round
That
4.
round.
Fight. Landslide.
Command grab hits on frame 13.
Okay.
Vines.
So it is fairly slow.
Windmill crusher.
So you can ever jump out of it.
Shit.
Finger in.
You jump in? Yeah, you're out. Oh, easy dark crush here.
Oh my god, you're dead.
What the fuck did I do? Why didn't I just do
Aim
two?
first. Forward eighth.
5.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Earthquake. Landslide.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Earthquake. Landslide. Earthquake.
Yomi card art? That's cool, actually. Art's expensive, guys. I don't know if you know.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Round 6.
I mean, Keikaku.
Fight.
Let's go.
You guys know about Codex. The art for Codex itself costs over $100,000.
Bro,
Maybe
we
a
coming back with it though.
Wait, say that again?
7.
So the card game we made like has like hundreds and hundreds of cards. I
Landslide.
think the art cost Sterling either 1 or like 200,000. It's a
Whoa.
lot. Art's expensive.
Whoa.
If you world and you want to be a money generating wizard, just learn to draw, guys. Can't even explain enough. Like being in game dev and being like, yeah, I'll sell you.
But the iframes.
From the chat mentioning, you know, guest characters. You know, maybe we can get some guest characters from some other games. I actually considered. We already had ideas for Geiger skins, but I'm being 100% serious with you when I told Sterling, you know, Woolie really likes this Geiger guy. We should put the Baz in as like a skin.
Listen, man.
Like
You were talking about
blonde guy.
you were talking about the virus of Shovel Knight, and I'm just sitting here like I'm not gonna try to push any ideas in any directions. But there is,
You know?
there is a real viral character that is just infecting everything with his garbage, and in the form of a skin, that would be hilarious and awesome if ever. But you know.
And then if you want to see any craziness, you want me to show you guys any swag, I'm always down.
Oh, that's true. You know what? All right, hold on a second. Before we, you know, I mean,
yeah,
now
actually.
that you mention it, friend, 1v1 is not the standard mode. Team is the tournament mode.
Really?
That's right.
Yeah. So
I didn't know that.
FYI. Yeah, that's the official tournament setup.
Okay.
Where
I got 3 Quinces in the chat.
oh no.
Let's get the new characters on.
All
Yeah,
right.
let's go. Let's
All
go.
right.
Have any-
All right.
Wins.
The Chancellor has arrived.
Wall.
Probably by default has to be my worst character, just because there's no way I have anywhere near the time like played on him. You know what I mean?
Round 1.
Good luck, buddy.
Fight.
Oh, oh my God! Armored right through.
Oh, throw out my new play.
Robot army.
Patriot Mirror!
Can you hit by this? No.
Positive spin!
Okay.
Oh dear
Cross
God.
Up.
What happened?
Round 2.
Oh, what happened?
Greeting! Seeing double! Hello! Seeing double! Hello!
That happened.
This is really fast.
Round 3. Fight.
It's really fast.
Santa the Gobber!
Bang! Counter.
Patriot Mirror!
Oh, sorry.
True true!
What? It activated.
Total charge! Attack! Welcome! Seeing double!
Oh.
Spotting that.
Whoa. Where'd my robots even go?
Round 4.
Yeah, they
my
were
clone.
Fight.
Ouch.
Fire! Patriot Mirror! Justice!
Oh.
I pushed.
Attack!
Oof.
Spirit!
Oh, meter.
Welcome! Seeing double! Welcome!
Throw. Press up.
I just.
You lose.
So it's interesting because there's moments because I'm like even like holding up in those situations to avoid. It's like just hold nothing.
Round 1.
Just hold nothing.
Fight.
Jump.
Slice.
If I time it right. Ow.
Yo, that counts.
Okay.
That was clean.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yes.
Round
They're not
2.
I
bad.
approve. I approve.
In there.
Hello!
Where am I?
Seeing double!
Oh, nice throw.
On the ground.
Patriot Mirror!
Oh, Aegis Reflector.
Ooh, that worked.
Yo, that was dirty.
Total charge!
Yard
Yeah.
Crush.
Counter.
Okay, the throws are coming out. The throws are coming out.
Didn't
They're,
convert that.
yep, they're coming out. All
Round
right.
3.
We need more neutral.
Fight.
Reflect.
Counter.
Hello. Seeing double.
Cross up. Another one. Throw.
So when you don't get thrown and you just stand there and take a hit, you feel like a fool.
Exactly.
Hello. Seeing double.
Nice.
Patriot mirror.
Oh my god!
Hello. Seeing double. Charge. Seeing double.
Oh my goodness. So they're not out immediately.
5.
Yo.
Fight.
Oh, that was good. Double. There it is.
Oh my
Nice!
god.
Big 5.
Oh my god.
KO.
That
And
was
sometimes that happens.
Perfect.
Okay.
crazy. That was
Round
crazy.
6. Fight.
Hello.
Tale of souls and swords.
Feel it.
Another. Oh.
Spin.
Screwed up.
Dear God.
That's some cheap shit. That is cheap.
Oh, cool. All right. One sec.
You haven't seen the DeGray. I'll show you his master skin.
I really don't want to see
Yeah,
it.
Supreme Justice. I still don't have it unlocked on this account. This actually is pretty rough for DeGray.
Gray.
I'll see if I can get going.
Dude, Slayer with a stand, man.
Fight.
What's going on here?
Okay, so I have this ghost. The ghost will grab you,
Okay.
and it doesn't do damage, but it does chip. But if I grab you with it, I can punish you.
Truth.
Oh boy.
Gotcha.
Hope you're a fan of dandyism.
KO.
He's got that dandy
Perfect.
step, though.
Interesting. Okay.
Round 2.
Okay.
Fight.
Assist.
Power bunker.
Dude.
Daggerfall. Justice kicks. Assist.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a projectile, basically.
You have to
Round
keep an eye on
3.
it.
Fight.
Final arbiter.
Yep, counter hit, you can go. I guess.
Daggerfall.
Oh my god.
Assist. Daggerfall.
No! Ghost lady! Okay,
Round
okay.
4. Fight.
Go, go. Nice.
Assist.
Yo, anti-air?
Oh my God.
He tried to counter.
It's the counter because you hit. Yeah, on hit and you go through, it actually have to delay it.
Assist. Daggerfall.
Rainbow Disc!
This guy's just fists. Just punch.
Perfect. You lose.
It's interesting how, like, without crouching, there's still low profiling situations, you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Round 1.
It's more so this game, like we started with a sort of model that resembled dive kick. Oh, you're dead.
Assist. One.
Oh, I missed it. Still got it though.
Cross up.
That's unescapable.
Round
If I do
2.
it right, that's an unescapable
Fight.
chip trap at the end of the 4 damage combo, so yeah.
Gotcha. Assist.
Dear God.
Ow.
Gotcha.
What?
KO.
Oh man. Okay.
Round 3.
Pukam, maybe.
Fight.
Maybe he is.
Assist.
Counter hit.
Truth.
Oh, too far.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, the question there was is
My turn.
there a Phoenix Wright influence there? There's the counter.
Round
Hold
4.
my chest.
Fight.
Assist. One. Gotcha.
Oh my god.
Assist.
I tried to Yomi count.
You did, didn't you?
Rainbow Disc!
Feels pretty dumb, don't you?
KO.
Before it touched.
So see how effective throws actually are.
Yeah,
like
that's-
they're incredibly devastating in this game.
No joke.
Wow.
No joke.
Wow.
I mean, I want to show you some of the nasty Setsuki stuff.
Okay. All right. I'll come back in there.
Fight.
Feel it.
Slice.
Nice.
Oh my
Okay.
god, also cool.
Oh,
Too high.
KO.
You gotta wait there.
Countered the kunai.
It worked?
yeah.
That was sick.
Yep.
2. Fight.
Oh, this time that.
Starlight, Bomblard! Heck! Starlight!
Okay.
Counter.
Starlight!
Oh, they would. Nope.
Yeah, this is serious.
No, get out.
Round 3.
Oh, she's slick. I like her.
Oh, if only.
Heck!
Counter.
Oh, wow. What a check.
There was a gap.
Heck!
Oh, the mix-ups are real.
And then there's no
Oh,
gap.
the
Because you
mix-ups
throw the throws in
are
there.
real. Yo.
I'm sorry. I thought there was a gap. I thought I said there was a gap.
Starlight! Bomblard!
Oh my god, cross up. Yeah, that was serious.
Actually messed that up. I could have got 4 off
Round
the
5.
counter hit.
Oh,
The cross
yeah.
up there. But see, I'm not really relying on the ground B at all, right? It's like it's not really important to her game plan. Oh, of course. There we go.
Another throw. Yo, that is so real.
Oh, I didn't with the neutral.
Oh! Yo, the movement.
Yes, yes, yes.
Stop
Dear God.
struggling.
Dear God.
Round 6. Fight.
Okay.
Starlight! Bomblard!
Oh my god.
I was expecting jump, so if you double tap C,
You lose.
she does a cape out of the thing, and then it hits jumpers, and then you can reset into
Round
another mix-up.
Oh.
Fight.
Yo, GG's.
That was
GG's, man.
good.
Right on. Yeah. So, okay. So that's the plan right now. The characters are in. I got a secondary.
Yeah.
Instantly.
Nice, dude.
Instantly got a secondary right there. Feels fantastic to land those big beefy swings. You know, and
5 damage juggle combo you got was nasty.
Yo.
The Punisher. I like that feeling a lot. So, yeah, Fantasy Strike, man. You can check it out. You can jump in there for free. And if you like it, you can support. Cool. Hey, thanks for coming on, Leontes. And, yeah, not much else.
Where can we find you on social media and everything?
Yeah, so you can follow our Twitter at twitter.com/fantasystrike. Also go to our Discord, discord.gg/fantasystrike. There's like a link right there in the, you can see it in the top right corner.
See. Yeah.
It's right in the game.
Go download
Mostly
it.
we're doing Twitter, mostly Twitter and Discord, but yeah, go download now. It's on Steam, PS4, Switch, rollback netcode, GGPO, crossplay for all.
Yep. Crossplay on all platforms. And jump on training. See if you like it. See what you dig. Come show some dirty shit. You know? Thanks.
Thank you guys so much for the opportunity. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoy Fantasy Strike.
Yeah. Thank you for coming on. Okay.
Let's see some Yatterman.
We're gonna get in there for sure. Yes.
Welcome to the world. Let's get it on now. Select the mix. First pick. Get it on now. Select the mix. Let's get it on now. Choose the pick. The best one.